Hello, this is Christian Guillen, and there's another journal entry. And I did a journal entry over the stress in my life. I started with taking the assessment activity, and I scored a 429, and it said that 250 to 500 is a moderate amount of stress, and anything less than that, you're fortunate, and anything more than that could, lead to further illness. I did score pretty high, but that is because a lot of stuff has happened this past year. I scored really high as far as the home category and financial category. I've had a lot happen in the past year. I've been adjusting to being in a family. I went from a single guy to being with my old high school sweetheart who had two kids after we split up, and we got back together. And now it's me, her, the two kids, and we're engaged. And we recently found out that we are expecting one of our own. And also to kind of contribute to that, she has recently lost her job within the past 3 months, and it just also contributes to the stress that I've been dealing with lately. I'm usually pretty good at maintaining my composure, and I don't let stress affect me. But after kind of taking part in this assessment, I realized there's a lot more factors that are stressing me out more than I realized. Um, I answered the questions at the end of the assessment. The first one is the stress created from personal pressure or outside factors? I think it's a little bit of both. I've dealt with some stuff at work, um, outside. I've done stuff at home. I've also recently changed my job title. I got a promotion a little while back, which is a good stress, but there's a lot more responsibilities to it. And of course, there's some things that are personal, and there's some things that we couldn't, really change personally, but it's just things happen. What change could I make to reduce or eliminate these stresses? Well, quite honestly, nothing other than help my fiance get a job. The other stressors are due to family life, making changes that I'm going to get used to, something we all need to get used to, and stuff we got to get prepared for. With whom could I discuss my feelings? Generally, I usually discuss my feelings with my parents or close friends, but my parents have been around a lot more than my friends recently, and they're always somebody I can talk to. Of course, they know what's going on. I come from a family with a half brother, kind of similar to the situation I'm in now. So my mother and my father can both relate. Was I surprised with my first question answered for the questions that are listed? Was I surprised with my life stress score? Yes, I definitely was. I knew I was stressed out, but I didn't realize that many factors contributed to my stress, and so that was really surprising to me. What major stressors are impacting your wellness? Personal and financial were the two main categories that were affecting my wellness. And the personal life, something that some things I can change. I just gotta adjust to and not be so stressed about them. And financially, there's some things we can change as far as helping her with a job, working even harder to contribute. What major stressors are impacting your wellness? Which dimensions of wellness are impacted by stress? I think the dimensions of wellness that are impacted by stress are not necessarily intellectual, but your physical sometimes, because sometimes whenever you're stressing, some people tend to eat more, some people tend to eat less, so it does affect your diet and your physical appearance and everything. And then sometimes intellectual is affected because when people are stressed, they feel like they don't have time for anything else to study or to learn, and don't apply what they really know. And occupational sometimes is also in the same factor that managing your time is one of the ways to help reduce stress. And so I think managing your time occupational can be affected if you don't do so, but if you do so, it can help out. Let's see. Describe and demonstrate the relaxation technique that I tried. I tried the music approach. Being that I used to play in the band in high school and junior high and everything, music has always been something that's kind of close to me. And so I sat there and just listened to music without worrying about anything, without thinking about anything, just sat there and enjoyed the music. And I realized, found myself getting lost in the music, I guess you could say. And it's interesting because at the same time you're not thinking about the stresses, it gives you time to think about what you could do better or what positive steps you could take. What are major health risks and diseases associated with stress? I know I read about in our textbook that asthma, cancer, um, due to a dysfunctional immune system because of all the chemical imbalance and changes in your body. Depression is a big one. Hypertension, coronary disease, ulcers, as well as even the stroke. Of course, you always hear about heart attacks and strokes and high blood pressure related to stress. And also, this is just little personal information that acne. I when I do happen to stress out a lot, I do break out due to the bodily function. What are the two strategies effectively deal with distress that I would consider using on a weekly basis? Definitely exercise. I found that whenever I do go to the gym and I'm stressing out, I can kind of put those stresses aside and get through it. And then whenever I leave the gym, I feel like a new person as far as the stress goes, if that makes sense. And then the music approach. I definitely enjoy the music approach, and I'm going to use those in the future towards deal with other stress. Well, thank you again. It's been a great journal, and I appreciate your time. I hope you enjoyed.